During the offseason, there was a time when Ravens fans didn't know if Lamar would be their starting QB for the 2023 season. Then boom, Lamar and the team agreed on a 5-year, $260 million deal. With the deal done, Lamar and the team can focus on winning games now. In 2022, Lamar played in 12 games before getting injured for the rest of the season. In the games he played, he passed for 2,242 yards and 17 passing TDs to go with 764 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns. He was playing good, if not better than he did in his 2019 MVP season. Now, what we don't want is another injury from him this season. Everyone knows that Lamar is a great talent who can take over the game. The issue is his health. He played only 12 games in each of the last 2 seasons. With how often he runs the ball, he can be hurt at any moment. Maybe this new offensive scheme that wants him to pass more will help him with this, but we'll have to wait and see. Even if he stays healthy the whole season, the Ravens have their backups ready. What I think is smart by the Ravens is that both of their backup QBs play like Lamar. They're both athletic and can move around in the pocket. While they won't have big splash plays like Lamar does, the offense doesn't have to change too much for the backups. Not many teams can say that. The reason the Ravens could be great this season is because of their loaded wide receiver group. This is the best group of receivers Lamar has had in his whole career, with Odell Beckham Jr., Zay Flowers, and Rashad Bateman. The Ravens are definitely in the top 10, maybe even top 5 in terms of talented receivers. All 3 of them, and even their 4th receiver Nelson Aguilar, are first round picks, with one of the best tight ends in Mark Andrews to go along with these 4. Lamar is finally surrounded by talent. One concern is that Beckham and Bateman are both coming off injuries. At least we know what Beckham can do when healthy. Bateman has a lot to prove, as he didn't get a chance to show how much he improved in his 2nd season in 2022. He's ready to show everyone why he was picked in the 1st round. The coaching staff also seemed impressive with Flowers in training camp. If they all reach their potential, Lamar could have a great year in passing. Another strength of the offense is their offensive line. Ronnie Stanley is returning from an injury. Before the injury, Stanley was considered one of the best left tackles in the league. 2nd-year center Tyler Linderbaum, who had a great rookie year, should be even better in his 2nd season. The other linemen are older veterans, but that experience could help them gel together quicker. With the position of the offensive line and the receivers as good as they hope to be, Lamar wouldn't have to win games with his legs anymore. Maybe it's time to win games with his arm. Then the season opener. The Ravens started the season against the Houston Texans. The offense didn't perform well as expected, but it usually takes time to get used to a new offensive scheme. Flowers did make a case of being the number 1 option with 9 catches for 78 yards. J.K. Dobbs left the game with an injury and will miss the rest of the season. That could be a big hit to the offense, as it's his final year on his rookie contract. But now we'll see who can step up from the 2 backups, Justice Hill or Goose Edwards. What the Ravens did show was how good their defense is. They held the Texans to a total of 268 yards and sacked CJ Stroud 5 times while holding the team to just 9 points. They also just finished up another crazy game against Cincinnati and Joe Burrow in week 2 by beating them 27-24, but the offense still started out slow in this game. If the offense improves over the season, which should be the case, and the defense stays like this Ravens team could be out of control and may actually win the AFC North.